Hi guys, so today I'm going to answer one of my viewers' question from Mr. Sheepdirt. So he says, hi, I was wondering if you used books to help you with positions. I'm currently doing the positions exercise on ViolinLab. Do you have any tips in playing higher positions with different finger spacings in different key signatures? Thanks. I'm guessing that you are asking about positions and finger spacing in higher positions because you've started learning shifting, and I approached it very differently from most people because I just jumped into playing learning a music like Schindler's List. And I remember watching videos from ViolinLab where Beth was talking about shifting with just one finger on one string, doing an octave scale like this. So this is A major scale. So that's with just one finger. You go up the scale and then you go down again. So the way that I could really explain this is I sort of jumped into learning positions because I wanted to learn Schindler's List from ViolinLab, and so that was the first time that I actually started shifting. And so the first line actually begins on A here on the G string. It starts there, and then for the second finger it moves on to A, an octave higher, which coincidentally happens to sound exactly the same as the third string. So that's how I learned how to shift with Schindler's List. So from A, so that's how I got started with it. And you know, this piece, I still haven't completed it, but it's one of those things that I am going to get to, hopefully, after I finish this project. But in terms of books, I didn't really purchase any books, mainly because I think that I'm more of a visual learner. And moving up the fingerboard like so, trying to get a feel for the strings as you go up, making sure that my frame is good and that it's not a funny angle. So as I move my hand across, I reach out and sort of it bends here at the wrist when you reach the neck, I suppose the shoulder of the violin here, to reach the high position here. So I remember doing this type of exercise at the beginning, and then I was doing one finger scale. And I don't know if you're familiar with tones and semitones. So if you were to start learning an A major scale, it would have a structure of 2 tones, semitone, and then 3 tones, and then a semitone followed by that. So in the keyboard, I think the best way to understand what I'm trying to say is that if you look at the keyboard, you will know B and C is next to each other. So there's no black note in between these notes. So they are next to each other. So they are semitones. So that translates in the violin as fingers literally next to each other. And if it's a tone, say E to F sharp, there would be a space in between, and that would be a whole step. So essentially what I'm trying to say is semitone is a half step and whole tone is a whole step. And you know, even when I'm at a higher position, I can figure out the notes because of the finger spacing, because of the distance between these notes. So I didn't really approach it from a positions point of view. I was aware, because I've seen a couple of Beth's video about positions, how, you know, when you move up the fingerboard and wherever your first finger is, that would determine what position you're in. I remember watching that, but it didn't really sink into me until I actually learned the pacapao, which, you know, it starts in third position and then just you basically play through this piece in third and first position. So I was learning the fingerboard in third position and first. So thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you on my next one.